Hey all, Hipper here. I bought a Nintendo Switch OLED console here about a week ago, and I know the console has been out for a month, but I just wanted to give you my impression of it here. And I mean, it's good. I still think the build quality leaves a little bit to be desired, especially the Joy-Cons. They just feel a little bit too flimsy, especially the analog sticks. And also the position of especially the right analog stick. And also they are not really attached as strongly as I would like them to the console itself. But other than that, what you get with the new Switch is a much better stand. And that's a big thing for me because I didn't like the flimsy stand on the old one. This one is much better, like way better. And it's weird they didn't put that on there in the first place. There's also a new dock, of course, and that, doesn't really make much difference except for the fact that it does have a LAN or Ethernet plug. So good for people who want like less latency on their games. And overall, it looks better than the old Switch, especially in white here. I think it looks more, mature and professional. And I mean, obviously the new OLED screen is very good. If you try out a dark game like Alien Isolation here, you will see how actually amazing it is. Unfortunately, and this is gameplay from my Switch, unfortunately it does not support HDR or high dynamic range, which is an oversight. I don't understand why that's not the case, since the display obviously supports it and the hardware supports it. It's just a software thing, so it's a bit strange. But the new screen is amazing. It doesn't even do it justice here. It's absolutely fantastic. Of course, the games aren't as crisp or fluid as on Xbox One X or PlayStation 5, obviously, because it's pretty much like an old phone processor the whole thing runs on, and actually my iPhone can probably do better than the Switch these days. But that's not why I bought the Switch. I actually bought it to play the new Mario Party Superstars, which you cannot get on any other console or phone for that matter. And obviously this is a great game, and that's why I bought the console. So everything is clear and crisp on screen, and much better than the old Switch. And actually the best part is that the screen is bigger. Like the OLED screen is almost an inch bigger, and that makes a huge difference. Of course, along with the deeper blacks and the more vibrant colors, and just the whole general impression. And again, this is gameplay from my Switch here, and obviously you can't really tell how much better the screen is here because you're not looking at your Switch. But I tell you that if your original Switch is broken, or for some reason you might actually buy a new one, then obviously there's no reason not to buy the OLED version. It's really good. Like the screen is amazing. But other than that, there's not much point in it. You do get double the storage. So instead of 32 gigs, you get 64 gig internal memory. But you might as well buy an external memory card if that's your thing. So it's not really that much of a sales pitch for this machine here, unfortunately. So if you already have a Switch, I don't see any reason to upgrade. But if you don't have a Switch, or you for some reason really need an upgrade, then obviously go for the new one, because the new screen is just so much better than the old one. Like I said, the build quality still feels a little bit cheap, I think, and the Nintendo eShop and the user interface in general is not very good compared to the other consoles. They really need to put some work in there. It's really laggy and just not very good overall, in my opinion. I also think the price is a little bit steep. In Australia it's $550. I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but probably around 400. I think that's a little bit much. Should be probably around $300. And also the monthly or yearly fee to pay online is also a little bit steep compared to what you actually get for it, because you get nothing like PlayStation Plus or Game Pass. So yeah, it's a little bit of a rip-off, I think. So anyway, Switch OLED, the new screen is fantastic. The rest of the machine is pretty much the same. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little review here, and well, I'll see you